It has been a little over a year since the pandemic began, and since teachers transitioned to online learning, there are many things they learned, with struggles and triumphs along the way. Cronkite News reporter Sedona Meadows spoke with two educators, one who has spent 27 years in the profession and one who started her first year during COVID.
How the heck am I going to teach phys ed from home and they're at their home? You know, we don't do a lot with technology and physical education. We're all hands-on, we're in the gym, we have all the equipment you can ever want here. And because I teach fitness, and I thought, wow, this is going to be very difficult.
Maria Court is a physical education teacher at Mesa High School, where she started teaching 27 years ago and never left. But this past year has certainly been different.
It's very difficult from home. You know, I'm looking at about 35, 40 little squares on my computer, and I have to say at first it was a little bumpy. Get your cameras on so I can wave. Wave to you and see your little faces. I couldn't get a lot of emotion out of them. I couldn't get them to speak. I couldn't get them to turn the camera on.
Court spent the whole summer researching fitness videos and how to teach within a virtual format. Although she hasn't always been with her students, she certainly does the exercises with them.
I'm not that far away from you guys. I'm right on the other side of the screen. So let's get through this together. And that's been my thing from the beginning. Let's get through it together. This is temporary.
One of the coolest things though is I got to get a look into my kids' homes and a look into their lives, which I think was really cool. And so before even getting them in the classroom, we got to see, who are you living with? What does home look like? What are you hearing in the background? What are you experiencing? So that was honestly a really cool perspective.
Jordan Simon is a first grade teacher and a first year teacher within Mesa Public Schools.
And I've learned so much. We have gone from remote to modified to in-person kind of for both semesters. So, and mostly would change on a weekly basis. We always said that just don't get comfortable. You just fly off the seat of your pants, and if they tell you to do something, then you do it and kind of be prepared A through Z.
From first year to 27 years teaching, one thing is the same between these educators.
I've learned that it's not about me as the teacher on how hard it is for me.
I always say take the small moments, and you may have a really bad day, you might have a lot of kids that had a hard day, but that one moment where a kid learned a new sight word or read a new book or just said I love you, it changes your whole day, and it really makes you understand the purpose and the reason of why you're there.
In Mesa, Sedona Meadows, Cronkite News.
Court is continuing to utilize innovative ways to teach both remotely and in person, and Simon accepted a full-time teaching position with Mesa Public Schools following her ASU graduation this spring.